Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mohammad Awais, and we are 7 group members.
Stop
Today,
recording,
we will
Karna.
explore
Stop recording.
about group presentation of culture exploration in Hong Kong. The group, the topic of our presentation is generational differences. Today, our group will explore something that affects every family in Hong Kong: general differences. Hong Kong is one of the fastest changing cities in the world. In just 50 years, it went from fishing villages to British colony to global financial hub. This speed of change means that grandparents and grandchildren here often see life completely differently. We will look at four main areas: languages, technology, family values, and entertainment. By the end, you will see how Hong Kong unique history created a recognize some of these dynamics in your own family. Let's start with member 2 who will talk about language. Over to group member 2.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. As Wes explained, introduction of our topic, generational differences. Now I will further explain. Language is often the first place we noted generational differences. Older Hong Kongers tend to speak formal Cantonese. They use canned sentences and traditional idioms, but younger people, they mix Cantonese and English all the time. Linguistic call this code switching. For example, a grandparent might ask, "Where are you going today?" A grandchild might reply, "Lunch." "I'm going to eat lunch." In text messages, it's even more mixed. Phrases like FF, fantasy, cheating unfair, and watching drama are common with young people but confuse older generation. This is not just language change, it reflects Hong Kong history. English medium education, social media, and global connections have shaped how young people speak. Older generation grew up in more Cantonese only world. The language gap show how much the world around them has changed. Now, member three Hasnath will show us how technology divides generation even more. Hasnath, over to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ehtisham Askar, for your kind opinion on generational differences. Further, if we discuss on generational differences, technology creates a whole separate world. Let's discuss practically. Like if we visit and our older relatives, they are probably reading newspaper, watching TVs. But as we compare with the young people, they scroll Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, watch videos, and Facebook. It means they summarize whole day news within a few seconds, in a few minutes. It means the way we learn about the world is completely different. Another example is that the difference between payment method. The older Hong Kongers still use cash and octopus, while the young people use ATM debit cards, credit cards, Alipay, and WeChat for their daily payments. Further, even socializing has changed. Older generations meet friends at for dim sum or play mahjong. Young people chat on Discord, play games online with people they have never met, or go uh, uh, cafe hopping, not just for coffee, but for the perfect Instagram photo. This is not about one being better than the other. It's about how different technologies shaped different generations. Older people build connections face to face, but young people build them online, but are real just different. Further will be discussed by the member for Mr. Muhammad Sajil Musharraf.
Thank you, Muhammad Asnad. Now we get to the heart of generation conflict family values. For older generation, collectivism was everything. Family came first always. Children were expected to obey parents, marry early, and have kids. Respond respectively, and caring for elders was not negotiable. But younger Hong Kongers, we value individualism more. Many of us prioritize career, travel, and personal happiness over marriage. When relatives ask, when will you marry? We change the subject. Look at the number. In the 1970s, most people married by 25. Today, the average first marriage age is 31 for men and 29 for women. And more people choose not to marry at all. But here's what I want you to understand: young people still love their parents. We just show it differently. Instead of living together, we send money via PayMe. Instead of daily visits, we video call on WhatsApp. Instead of obeying every wish, we try to make them proud in our many ways. The love is still there, looks modern. Families was not just important, it was survival. My dad worked 3 jobs so I could have a better life. He never complained, he never traveled, he just gave and is in his mind. The way I repaid that is by doing the same thing. Get a stable job, get married, give him grandkids. That's his definition of a success life. But here's the thing that don't see. When I am sitting at the dinner table and my mom asks, when will you marry? What I hear is, what are not you happy with the life we built for you? I remember last year I came home exhausted from a job that pay well but drains my soul. We are not rebels. We are not trying to disrespect anyone. We are just struck. We want to make our parents proud, but we also want to look in the mirror and recognize the person looking back. We want to honor their sacrifice, but we don't want promising to be happy in our own way. And honestly, we don't know how to do both. So we just smile and change the subject. Not because we don't care, but because if we actually said what we feel, we are afraid we would break their hearts. Or maybe we are afraid they would tell us our hearts are wrong. Now, the member is Shiraz Ahmed. Explain further.
Thank you, Mohammed Sajid. From now, I would like to talk about how the way people show love to their parents has changed in modern Hong Kong. In the past, family life followed very traditional values. Most young people lived with their parents until they got married. It was common for children to stay at home and take care of their elderly parents. Respect and obedience to parents' wishes were considered very important parts of family culture. For example, many people followed their parents' decisions about education, career, and even marriage. Family responsibility was usually shown through living together and helping parents in daily life. However, things have changed in modern society. Today, many younger people move out earlier because of work, study, or personal independence. Instead of living with their parents, they may support them in different ways. For example, they can send money using digital payment apps like PayMe. Communication has changed. Instead of visiting every day, many people stay connected with their parents through video calls, messages on WhatsApp. Young people may also take their parents on holidays or spend special time with them when they can. So, even through the lifestyle looks different today, the love for their parents is still strong. The main difference is that the way we express that love has become more modern and flexible. In conclusion, like families' values in Hong Kong have not disappeared, they have simply adopted to modern life. Now, Mohammed Usman will come and explain.
Mane, I think Naveed, it's your turn.
Yeah, this is my turn. So, as you know that the topic is Hong Kong generation and differences. Nothing shows the difference between generation quite like our ideas of a good team. As a old Hong Konger music, they are light up talking about Sam Hui and Tim Hui and some of their canto top music that well. The music was their identity. It spoke to their lives in Cantonese, their own languages. The young peoples of today in Hong Kong, they are probably named as Blackpink, BTS, J-Shop, and K-pop and Med Pop taken over the name on the music. Cantop is not a dead, but it's no longer the only voice of the youth. Films of the Hong Kong tell has a different stories of every film. Films tell the same story. Older generation grew up with the Hong Kong cinema. Chow Fu, Fat Shooting Gangster, and some of the movies which is also having feelings and some of having a love which is Stephen Chow who is making the love and the Wong Kar Wai making them feel. Young peoples we watch Marvel Korean drama like Crash, Landing on You and Netflix originals. And the even luxuries is different. Older people in the Hong Kong play mahjong with their friends, and the young peoples play the online games with the strangers. Old peoples go outside, sit together, and have talk with each other. But young peoples go to the cafe, to the hip hop, and to the bars for joining, for having a fun and having a time spent with their friends and having a cup of coffee. But the perfect for the Hong Kong peoples are entertainment. Entertainment has gone the global and that changes everything. Now the rest of the thing will be told by Usman.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you to my group members for this project. So, what did we learn? That older Hong Kongers value stability, um, family, and tradition. They grew up when Hong Kong was finding its identity, and younger Hong Kongers value freedom, self expression, and value connections. They grew up with the internet, with K pop, and with the Netflix. Now, as a Pakistani student, I want to share something personal. Back home, we have similar generational gaps. Our parents also ask, when will you marry? We also mix Urdu and English. We also argue about traditions versus modernity. But here's the difference: Hong Kong changed faster. In just 50 years, it went from fishing villages to skyscrapers. That speed of change makes the gap feel wider here. In Pakistan, change has been slower, so generations understand each other a bit better. But both places share one thing: love across generations. Your grandmother might not understand your obsession with Instagram, but she still makes you your favorite food when you visit. Younger siblings might roll their eyes at your Cantopop playlist, but they still want your approval. Generational differences don't have to mean conflict. Sometimes they're just two ways of loving the same family, the same city, and the same culture. Thank you everyone for listening. We are now happy to take if there's any question. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone for listening us. If you have any question and query, please let have some us comments in the comment box.